What up guys, Moneymaker 2.0 here, and we are back with another review. Today we are reviewing Erma. Now, like I said, the author hasn't really been catching up with the story-wise, but he did post some ERMAWEEN, which, if you remember from my previous ERMAWEEN video, which was last year I think, on Halloween, he pretty much writes Erma into separate movies that his fans recommend to him. They're like, oh, put Erma in this, and then he puts them in the cover of the main characters of this movie, which you're about to see after we're done reviewing this chapter. So, if we remember correctly, since it's been a while since we had one of these, we saw her talk with her friend Chloe, and that was Link Between Two Worlds, and the one before that was pretty much Erma showing them all what she suggested they make for their float, for their parade in the night parade. And now we'll see the reactions and the results of Erma's and everyone's work. What is all this? Surprise! We got the float all fixed up! They're like, huh? I know it probably can look better, way better, but we honestly tried the best we could. We even had to replace one of the banged up seats. She's like, you do realize Mother won't want to be caught alive, letting alone dead sitting in that, right? Well, see, that's the thing. It's for you and Haru. Wait, what? We know it probably ain't much, but we figured to rebuild this as some sort of apology. Oh, that's so nice. Apologizing to your employer about everything that's happening wrong and give them a gift. Congrats. Excellent. And to apologize for stomping on him and injuring him. Oh, that's so sweet. I mean, you're not wrong. It probably does happen in a mosh pit like it was at the party. Well, I guess the party wasn't really a mosh pit. It just, there's tons of people. You did this for us? Of course. Well, it wasn't really my idea. Shh, you weren't supposed to steal them. Shh. Yeah, you were supposed to take all the credit. I was like, yeah? No, she's like, I guess. That's better. Well, Erma is an anomaly, after all. She is a big anomaly. I really can't. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, you are an anomaly, Yumiko. You did ditch your father, and then you married a human, had a half human, half spirit child, and that's a pretty big anomaly, will not lie. As far as the story is concerned so far, she's been the only hybrid. Other than the rats, other than the rat person, other than the rat people that can turn it, other than the rat people that can turn into people, well, the rats that can turn into people and be rat people, let's see, what others, I think that's about it, really. Yeah, that they cover. Thank you, both of you. Aw. Oh, stop it. You don't need to thank us. It's true, you have a whole night ahead of you guys in the parade. The parade's about to begin. The night parade, night parade, night parade. No, it's a black parade. There we go. The black parade. Hey. High Chemical Romance. Oh, that's so nice. Even giving him some tea. Oh, that's so sweet. Thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the cliffhanger. The cliffhanger that I've been waiting to end is here now. Oh, what are they gonna do, you know? What are they gonna do? Because the grandfather was like, I don't need your forgiveness. I don't need that. I'm your dad. I can do whatever the hell I want, and I don't need to be forgiven by you kids. I wonder what's he gonna do. This shall be interesting to see. Hurry up! Get the next one out already. Well, now that we're done with that, now we're on to the extras, pretty much. Yes, this. Horror literature. Yep. Yeah. Yes, and these are the ERMAWEENs that we'll be doing. So let's see if we can get the horror literature down. That was Erma's birthday. Let's see if you can get the horror literature down. 13 Days of ERMAWEEN. Fear Street. Never watched that. That became a movie, right? Fear Street is a TV show now, right? I think, or is that Nightmare Street? I forget, because Netflix released one. Yeah. Well, I've never seen this. I don't do horror literature, so I wouldn't know. The Haunting of Hill House. Never heard of it. Never heard of Haunting of Hill House. Dang. Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, two cuties. Oh, they're two sweethearts. The two sweeties. I mean, it's true, they both can't really talk. I mean, she can somewhat talk if I recall, but like, not much. She's more silent and more grunting or whatever sounds. And Erma doesn't really, she makes a sound, but we don't hear it, or no, she doesn't actually speak at all. When she tries to, everyone interrupts her and she doesn't get her chance to. The Fall of the House of Usher. Usher. Never heard of it. 1839 horror. Ooh, that's a long time ago. That's old. The Third Shift Society. Ah, yes, the webtoon. This one's an actually pretty interesting webtoon, will not lie. I have not caught up on it in the recent weeks or months that it's been releasing. I probably should, because yeah, I thought it was very interesting. An interesting read. The Witches. Never heard of it. We're burning a witch. Wait, you're burning a witch because rats turning into humans are not witches? Is that what's going on here? I don't know the premise of this movie. I don't know the premise of this book, so I can't really comment on it, but it looks like they're burning a priest or a witch, maybe, because of them turning rats into humans? Or, yeah, I'm not sure. Ah, Miracle-chan. No, Miracle-chan. Oh, it's a manga? I never knew it was a manga. I thought it was an anime because it was released this season on the anime. And I've been watching it. I will not lie, it is a slow-paced anime. I don't know about the manga. The manga's probably a bit more fast-paced, or maybe it's just as slow, if not slower. But it doesn't really, well, since my mom likes to watch anime too, sometimes I'll call her up and ask her about this week of anime, or like what's she watching, because I want to know. And I was like, hey, you still watching this? And she's like, yeah, I don't know, it's not really interesting, it's moving too slow, which I sort of agree with. But for me, it's the fact that there are so many unknown factors that I want to be clarified on whether or not they're true or not currently. But the plan is to watch the next episode today that came out. So I highly recommend you check it out if you're a fan of horror. It's pretty much a girl, high school girl, that pretty much doesn't have a sight to see spirits, but then all of a sudden one day gets the sight. And her first interaction is pretty much that she can't look at the ghosts, because if she looks at the ghosts and notices them, then they will bother her continuously. So she has to make it look like she didn't notice them or see them at all. And so she gets into constant weird situations of a ghost appearing and then her having to find a way out of it. It's really interesting. I recommend you should watch. Who Goes There? Never seen it. I think I've heard of this one, but I've never actually seen or watched or read Who Goes There. It looks interesting though, to say the least. Is it pretty much just a story about people who clone themselves as people who disguise themselves with other people and then eat them after they get them alone? I guess that's it. I was like, huh? What? The Invisible Man. Ah, yes, we've all heard of the Invisible Man. But I like it. Honestly, I would have much preferred if he would actually get started with the Invisible Man that's appeared in the Spirit's Blossom. Because that has left major implications for the rest of the story. Spirit's Blossom has. Just has, which is why I can't put Erma down when it comes out, because Spirit's Blossom has pretty much set me on the path to I'm reading this, and I'm not gonna stop reading it because I have to know. Soul Eater. Oh hell yeah! Good anime. Great anime, Soul Eater. Highly recommend you watch it. It is great. It is like a great anime to go watch and see. It has the mix of horror and comedy in it, and action. It's really put together well too. I highly recommend you watch it if you haven't. Now they did release a sequel or another one, a spin-off that was called Not Another Soul, or was it Soul Eater Not? I think it was Soul Eater Not. And that one was, I think, not the aftermath, but maybe it's a spin-off pretty much. Cujo. Never heard of Cujo. I mean, I have heard of Cujo, but I never thought it was a book or whatever. I heard people talk about Cujo, but never really thought that it was from a character from a book. That's interesting. Never seen it or read it. The Sandman. Never watched The Sandman, but it looks pretty funny to actually watch. I might actually have to watch it. Wait. Okay. So if we're going based on the holidays, which I'm assuming is or something, this is like fall. I thought this would be the Sandman, but it's not. I'm not sure here. I don't know. I would have to actually watch Sandman to get these character references here, I think. Let's see. Oh, who's she? I don't know. I feel bad that I don't know this folklore or lore of the world. I feel a bit sad, and I gotta now look it up. And then we're on to this one. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Ah, yes. I think I have that book. Isn't it a poem book? No, that's something. No, maybe? I think it might be the poem book, because I know for a fact I have 6 books from this one author that has a collection of poems. Like 3 books are poems. They're not scary or shady poems. And then there's 2 or 3 others that I think the author made the same that are also poems, but they're also stories at the same time. I'm not sure. I think I have read it before. That looks interesting. And that's it. That was today. That was the last ERMAWEEN for October 31st, 2021. And hopefully, now that the author is done with ERMAWEEN, he will release another chapter of Erma in the coming month. In the month of November. Because I really need it. And yeah, so that's it. Remember, if you liked my update real quick, Endless Night is close to the ending. Probably if Erma doesn't come out, we'll probably finish up the Endless Night reviews at the end of November. End of November, early December would be, between those 2 dates would be around the time when we would be done with Endless Night, and then I'd be introducing a new webtoon for us to review, that I'll be reviewing, that I found entertaining. So, until next time, remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell me how I did on my video, any feedback that you need, if the audio's off, if I rambled too much a bit. That's about it. Thanks for stopping by and watching, and as always, I hope you have an endless night tonight.